Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Gav. I'll be your agent for today. And of course, as always, welcome to Method. Today we're going to be setting up, as I'm sure you can tell by the sidebar, JSM products. There's a lot of questions about this, not necessarily directly to us, but in their server, and I'd like to help address some things. Um, of course, take as much as you want out of this. I'm only human, so I may forget a couple things. These are everything that I own personally. Please keep in mind that you may own things that I do not. And this is also updated as of 19th of July. So new products may be underway and may not be necessarily in this video. Heads up. Okay. There's a lot here. Let's just go over a quick little thing. Up here we have the ATM. We have some tri-lights. We have a remove product demo. We have the emergency alert system, or don't steal, or I go beep beep. Armodia things. These look actually really nice, not gonna lie to you. Extra terminals, add-ons, products and stuff like that. This is their tab. Looks really cool. This is your scan as you shop, and here's the SEO 3.1. Okay, let's get started, guys. First up, we're going to start off with the self-checkout. Sorry, my English was not Englishing. You may notice that in today's video, there's not any music. That's for a reason. There's a lot to go over, and I don't want you to miss any information. There is a lot. Okay. So let's get started on this. First look, you do have a couple options. You have the bagging area to the left and the bagging area to the right, and of course different readers as well. Personally, I quite like these flat ones. They look more modern, but you use whichever ones you want. It is your game after all. For this demonstration, we'll only be using one. This one right here. Okay. You're going to have a folder called JSM Self-Checkout V3. Yeah, you should have accessories inside. Should be empty by default. Integrations should have that's not what to say. Yeah, integrations folder, which should have two bindable functions. Terminals, which whenever you insert will have four, but I deleted three of them. A deploy script, network bindable event, and system configuration. First things first, you're going to want to configure this self-checkout to how you need it to be. Open it up like so. Go into the settings. Ensure that your lane numbers go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so and so. Okay, you cannot skip numbers. It gets angry. And then you have to go and try and find which one it is. The lane number does find itself right there as well. Okay. All right. Now let's go over system configuration. There's a lot in here, so try and bear with me, all right? You have your UI theme, default, which will default, or whenever you purchase this on Axon, you can download this UI template as well. So you can either use custom, which is this, which you'll find which you'll put in server storage and edit, yeah. And then of course there's that. Custom theme logos. By default, it's set to nil, so it uses the JSM. Or you can put quotes around this and put your own logo ID right there. Of course, your choice, your store. Currency, this can be updated to really whatever. Of course, I'm American, so we use the US dollar. You're welcome to use whatever currency you want. This is not set up yet. This has not been created yet. Contactless limit, 100. So if you were to have a total running wager of, let's say, 110, if you were to tap your card against reader, it would deny it because it exceeds this number. Okay? Insert card proximity prompt. Instead of clicking the reader to insert your card, which is kind of weird as it stands, whatever, they use a proximity prompt. I would recommend setting this back to false, or keeping this false. I don't like proximity prompts. They really look weird in some games. Some games they look really good, but not always. Prompt for bags. So, for example, if your store is a lot like that the blue one with that yellow star, if you know what I'm talking about, that uses plastic bags, you set this to false since those are free. But if you are like another store that does charge for bags, or then yeah. So by default, it's 10 cents per bag. You can adjust that to however much you want. You can make it $1,000 if you wanted to. I would not want to shop there though. Operator ID. This is a little card with a barcode that has your number and stuff on it. Yeah, it's really cool. A lot of this is pretty self-explanatory. They even do a pretty good job at explaining what it already does. So this is really just more of a vocal representation instead. Show player when logged in. If true, then if logged in with operator barcode, player will be shown instead of account name. In all the situations, account name is shown. So basically, at the bottom right of it, whenever you're in staff mode, it will show your name instead of the maintenance hatch. Yeah, did you know you could actually open these things? Yeah, you click right there on that keyhole, and this entire lid part will just fly on up for you. So you can also restart the machine. It's just for fun. Uh, Users, of course, you have group, that's your group ID, and then all your ranks. You can find this in the URLs. It's the thing that there's just numbers. I would, along with them, would recommend keeping this false because this will allow anyone to reset your tills. So keep this false. But that allows you, if you're like running a demo game, you to have everyone be able to open and mess around with it. Receipts. Yes, they even offer receipts. It's insane. Anyways, enabled. Do you want there to be receipts enabled? That's heading. Keep it true if you want them to be on, or false if you don't want them to be on. Heading, this is what shows at the very top of the receipt. Subheading, right below the heading. The footer, and then how much paper is being used. This does not work yet. Automatic integrations. White Hill rank cache, that's just like rank management with groups and all that fun stuff. You'd set the location of that. Okay. Applicate Vocovo. So if like someone has something that's age restricted and they go check out, it will send a thing to Vocovo and be like, I think it says something or help is or assistance is required at till number and then the till that Kaiba Walvo. I'm assuming it's like this. I don't know. I can't give you information on that. Integration with external payment devices. Not yet functional. Okay. In-game staff. Really cool if you're doing like a roleplay shopping market or whatever. You have whether you want staff to be enabled, your users, or your group with ranks, and then how many must be in the staff, or how many staff must be in the game for their, in order for people to be able to answer calls on the tills, like age verification, things like that. Transaction completion, disable EAS. So basically, if there's an EAS tag inside of it, it'll just delete it. That's it. Miscellaneous UI, this allows you to customize what the UI says. Pretty nice. You don't get this yet, go away. Scan and shop, terminal. This is mostly more customization. So like, what does it show whenever it's idle, whenever it's welcome, or whenever you scan your card and yeah. Automatically release, it'll automatically go into your inventory. Release timeout, how long you have until it just resets back to normal and goes back to idle. Low handset, how many handsets must be within the threshold before it starts flashing yellow on that little thingy, the tri-light. And then show boot. I would probably keep that off, it takes forever. Handset settings, welcome screen, of course, show that, show currency, yep. Item limit, how many items at max can you have before you don't, or you're not allowed to use scan shop. Finish message, that's it. Alright, so checkout settings, barcode type. That determines this thing right here. Pardon me. So 0, default. No barcode, scan and shop is not accepted at that building. Automatically selected if SNS not installed. Okay. Physical barcode. Check out for SNS in normal transactions. Physical barcode with UI message, so it like partitions the screen in half and lets you know, hey, yeah, it's pretty cool. Physical barcode with UI message, check out for scan and shop only. Digital barcodes, check out for SNS and normal transaction. Digital barcode, check out for SNS only. Automatically return handsets whenever you're done. That has to be set to true. It doesn't work, and that doesn't work yet either. Hotkeys, these do not work. Unfortunately, these would be really cool. Anyways, there's that. Let's go on to Scan Shop, the infamous Scan Shop. This is super simple setup. Drag and drop into accessories, and that's it. You're done. These require no configuration. You just drag and drop them. We'll get more on these in just a second. This, it's a simple price checker. You pop these into your accessories, and then it works. In order to use this, you 100% have to have API requests enabled. HTTP must also be enabled, otherwise systems won't boot up. Okay? Go away. These are mini terminals, perfect for like, you don't have a whole lot of items, 5 items or so, and you just need to get out. Okay? This one looks really goofy in my opinion. I quite like this one better. It looks not as blocky. But of course, each your own. These, oh, and these also go inside your terminals. Inside there, you make sure to label them with the lane number. Otherwise, it'll break quickly. It'll break extremely quickly. Not entirely too sure what the difference is. Oh, I guess this one's just thinner than this one. Perfect for smaller areas. Audios to this. Pop this one. Terminals. Easy Express. That one's goofy. Don't like that one. Pop all of them in here. Like it looks cool. It just looks really funny in my eyes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. No. Perfect. I'm gonna scooch all this over here. Okay. They used to be a place around the store every once in a while, so people could scan items, see how much or how much it costs. It's just for wheels and for fun. They used to put in like a manager's office so they can see statistics. I don't know. Do whatever you want with that. Yeah. Okay. Now then, try lights. These are super easy to configure. I mean, it's silly easy. Move it where you want it. Delete it out of self checkout. The existing one, and then place the new one inside of there, and then it's set up. Okay. You can do the same thing for the stats as well, signage job. Okay. Super simplistic. But if you still need some more visual cues, I got you covered. We're going to use a V4. I don't know. That looks so nice, in my opinion. V4 is the slant look one. This thing, this one would probably make more sense to have, but since what's that? We don't have that here in method. And then just drag this down a little bit so it's not too high up. And voila. Cut this. Paste it in here. And would you looky there? You have flag. That look cool. Yes. Same thing with this. You can just delete this one and put it. Yeah. All right. There's that. I do need to show you what I mean by adjust the number. So you remember that one over there that was set as number one. Yeah. Okay. So this one is going to be set to number one because that's the first one in the folder. You don't necessarily have to follow that. So I'm just going to do though. So no self-serve. It's this thing right here. Dos. And then place. Okay. Now let's get over here with these tools I said we will talk about in a minute, okay? You have an example product right here. Sorry. You have your loyalty card, you have your bank card, and then you have your operator card. You'd give these to staff, of course. You can give these like group members of a certain rank, and then this, or no, this certain rank, and then this to everyone. You can scan the operator barcode on here, and then voila. There's more though. We're not done. System configuration. Remember this with all these settings? Yeah. Hey, guess what? There's more. Okay, so you can configure users with that. Uh, they tell you everything you need to know up here, but I will go over it for you as well. Account number, caller ID, so number one, and then password, and then yeah, this is the name that'll show up if you have that one setting enabled that I was talking about earlier with the bottom right. Yeah, you have type, uh, and you have password. So yeah, cute little system, I suppose. Remove call gun. And click this. Um, it uses an API and it deletes your stuff. So that's pretty cool. You put this inside of accessories, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Pop this inside of accessories, and then script.parent.parent.core engine. Where's that? Wait, oh, um, script.parent.parent.core engine. There is no core engine in here. That is a problem. I don't think that's. I couldn't say about that one. That's funky. I don't know. And of course, you have your ATM, super duper duper simple setup. You put all this inside of server storage, as the thing says, server storage, cool. Get rid of the sign, looks goofy. You can get rid of this debit card too, you already have one. Ungroup it, and voila. Just that you have an ATM in your game that dispenses cash. Pounds, of course, it's not configured to set up USD, but did you know that you can integrate your game's like currency system with this? It's actually pretty simple too. I will leave like code snippets down below, of course, if you would like it, but super simple to set up. So we're gonna do leader stats. You can of course create your own script. I just don't feel like it for time's sake. Okay, kills and yeah, neat. Okay, cool. So coins. So that's exactly what we need. We need that coin. Perfect. Script format document, please. Thanks. Cool. Okay. So we need this coins value right here. Okie dokie. Super duper 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 simple. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our folders. This also works for the ATM. I'll show you how in just a second. Bank integrations have integrations and bank script. By default, it returns everything as true. Get that out of here. Anyways, so what you want to do is create an if statement. If user, the user, dot leader stats dot coins dot value is greater than or equal to amount, then user dot leader stats dot coin. Nah, that's not how that coins dot value. Subtract the value of the amount. I don't think I've syntaxed that correctly. Yeah, I did. Okay, great. And then return that as true. Call it a day. Okay. Else if user dot leader stats dot coin, not coins dot value is less than amount, then return false because it can't deduct nothing. Okay, just like that. Simple. Super easy and you can do it. As for the ATM, it does require a little bit more, but not really. Go to your ATM, settings, bank integration, bank script. Okay, withdrawal, it'll always return as true. We don't want that. Okay, if user.leaderstats.coins.value is greater than or equal to amount, then user.leaderstats.coins.value subtracted from that balance and okay, return as true. Cool. Balance. And then of course else return false. Okay. Now you don't want to go to an ATM and get a random number that it's not actually in your account, so you want to get the actual number, okay? Snatch this minus the equal minus sign thing and simple. That's it. If you do want to be more precise with your calculations, you can. Else if user.leaders.stats.coins.value is less than amount, then return false. And voila, it then denies the transaction. It says, you has no money, bozo. Okay, let's go over products. So this is called Calgon. It's a detergent. I don't know if it's a real thing. I'm probably going to get copywritten for this, but oh well. Age restricted. You have to be 18 or older to buy this product. Cost $4.99. EAS active. So if this is true and you walk through that barrier, where did I stick it? I don't think I answered it. Yeah. If you walk through any of these sensors and the value is still at true, it'll beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Item image shows up on there. Looks really cool. And the loyalty cost. How much does it cost with your loyalty card? If you have a loyalty card, of course. If you don't, then rip. Okay, we're gonna pop these in. Nope, starter pack. What's in here already? Paste into. We're gonna show how to set this thing up, by the way. Okay, so by default, no, do that. Fun fact, actually, in my own EAS system at one point, um, it's not the greatest and barely works. But hey, it's open source and free. It's so bad. It's actually so terrible. Whoop whoop, all our products. Yep, see how it's starting everything up. System initializing. Whoop whoop, thank you, Lord. Okay. Everything should be starting up. Very, 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 very nice. May take a minute. Yeah, so these, you just walk towards them and then they open. Pretty basic. They don't have that, they're not like that one that has an alarm built in, which does suck, but you know. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, that's something. Okay. Yeah, so in order to get this, scan your loyalty card. Hey, welcome. Yep, cool. It'll select one for you and pop it in there for you. Hey, hey. Oh, I already found the Calvin and did that. Grazie, I guess. Oh, wait, scan shop is enabled in settings. I was really about to show something off that I couldn't even if I wanted to. It's rude. Okay, so just for example purposes, I am going to disable the startup thing on one of these. Probably, yeah, this one, because it makes me so mad because it takes forever. It takes like 3 years to load. Realistic, yes. Takes forever to load, also yes. Cool, got a Calgon. Right, oh yeah, and then going here. System configuration. Scan and shop. This is going to be the number 2, so was it the soup? Okay. There are also a couple things from like Netbox that has like English and a couple features that's really cool with this. I want to stop talking for a second. No. But Netbox created some really cool add-ons for JSM. Sorry. And cool, there we go. There's this thing. See, it does support JS or scan and shop. There we go. Loyalty card. You should automatically find call on. Yep, number 5. See how this is about to disappear in a second. It's about to give it to us. Connecting network. Welcome JSM. Yeah, cool. Beep. Okay. Now then, since we're done, what we're going to do is quit. Quit. We're going to then click that. It's going to transfer everything over there. And look there, Calvin. Uh-oh. The light turned yellow because the age-restricted attributes is true. Our system is on its way. Store login. Of course, if you are, that you can find all your information, or you can scan or barcode, whichever one works best for you. Yes, I'm over 18.
Select payment type.
Okay. Remember that thing, that coins I told you about? I have 0. We're just going to press contact list.
Use PIN pad to complete transaction.
Debit card. Tap. Alright, it's going to hopefully reject it if I did it correctly. Waiting for authorization. Authentication failed. Oh, error is what it says. Transaction void. Right. Because I don't have any money. And now I'm sad because I have A, no money, and also B, because I don't get clean clothes tonight. That sucks. But yeah, so there's that. This is probably one of my favorite systems ever. It's really cool looking. It all just binds perfectly if you know what you're doing. Debit card, let's pop that in there. Why is it still blue? It needs to be red now. Wait for it. You're gonna pins aren't even a thing yet. You can spam random thing and it'll work just fine. Checking card details. Cash and balance. I have 0. I want $50. Give me $50. It should say no. Right, it says no. Card. Okay. And voila, just like that. And now you're on your very little way because you A, have no money, and B, again, you don't have any money. C, you're all sad and depressed because, well, you don't have money. Okay. There's so much more that you could do, though. I am going to pop in Bokobo real quick, just so I can show you what messages pop up and stuff. This is paid, I believe, 150 bucks. Nope. Robux. There we go. Much better. This, we're going... I don't know if my whole screen sharing. I'm pretty sure it's just Roblox, so... Hombre! Bokobo. Copy. Whoop whoop. Welcome to Bokobo. Looks very nice. I guess. I mean, it's Bokobo. Have a cookie. Yeah. By default, I don't think you need to configure anything. Uh, Everyone will be able to access and look around with it. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Do.
On.
On. Yep, press Q to open it. You can change out the settings, of course, if you want, and voila, just like that. So we're gonna go shopping real quick, I believe. Yes, we're gonna go shopping. La la la.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
Oh, I got my loyalty card. Yeah, so you do have to scan your loyalty card first before anything happens, otherwise you won't get those delicious discounts that we love so much, okay? Yeah, so scan your loyalty card.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
Okay, and then we're gonna press finish and pay. Ah, crap, I forgot to configure it inside of the settings. Uh, it's little things that you just forget in life, and you're like, man, this is mildly extremely irritating. No fault of anyone else but myself, just human and operator error. Can't make things, you know. Also, yes, White Hills slash JSM, they combined a year or two ago. Um, will be linked down below along with methods, so if you're curious, you can join all of us down below in the description. Give me 1 sec.
On.
Okay. I'm curious. Okay. So, Death's works just peachy. That's decent to know, I suppose. La 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 la. Snatch, thank you. Cute. Loyalty card.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
Calgan. Oh, and look there, we need some assistance.
Approval needed.
Yep. Perfect. Looks really cool. Don't think you can configure that message, which sucks, but you know. Then, of course, you would type. Ding! Cool, great. Store login. Scan your operator barcode. No, you are not old enough to purchase this. Kid, get out of here. Quit trying to buy booze. You're too young. Sorry, I cocked myself up. Okay, so we get the whole shopping part, but what about this EAS? We haven't really talked about this. Well, this one's even simpler to set up. Really, I mean, there's really no configuration to it. Settings, site name, store name, access pin, clock enabled, operator ID, operator security key, Vocovo, changes to true, and you can configure everything. Literally everything. Okay, great. Get rid of that because we already got that. Yeah, that needs super low by. Alright, now what we're going to do. Remember that call gun from earlier that didn't have that value set to true? Well, wrong thing. That's not how you make that work. EAS is indeed selected, my guys. Okay. Now then, we're just gonna mind a sweet little business. La 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 la. Wait, I need to get the vocoder thing right. Getting everything. Ay. Let's say I tried to snatch something. La la la. I'm a sweet innocent child. You know, I would never steal anything. What? Why that would? Hello. Hello. Okay, fine. Guess I am a sweet innocent child that didn't trip anything. I'm just a baby. Did I actually walk through that one thing that disables the tag? Betcha I did. No. Okay, so this is really just kind of letting me walk through and get away with snatchery. Okay, what is this? Deac field. Sensor. Okay, this is not great. Why am I being allowed? That's obfuscated. Why am I being allowed to just walk through here? Um, okay, that's not great. Try this again. Let's see if I don't have a coupon. Will it work?
On.
Huh. Interesting. Guess I'm just being allowed to walk through all these sensors. Oh wait, hold up. I think there's something wrong with the script. What? Guys, I should not be allowed to do this. Um, yo JSM, y'all good? Um, Yeah, you can't do anything unless the alarm actually goes off. Um, well, okay, so this is not good. It should be alarming. It is not alarming. That's how something's wrong. Okay, so I obviously I own the product. I wouldn't snatch a product. It's never okay. Okay, let's just try this. It's really weird. You know, I've never had that happen before. How bizarre. Anyhow, now that if I try, walk through here.
On.
Hello? Um, right. So I don't think that this works. Okay, let's just go back real quick. Because I bet you this just wasn't updated. Yeah, but yeah, it's that active bullying needs to be in there. I need that. I already got the system. That's why. Okay, yeah, so EAS actually doesn't really do anything yet. I think that's the next upcoming product. Okay, now it should let us. Hopefully. Maybe. Getting tired of walking all that. I'm just gonna pop this right over here, thanks. Right next to the vocoder, so I can just drag and drop. Goofy. I forgot the EAS active does literally nothing as of yet.
On.
On. Okay. Hey guys, I'm clocking out. Bye. Well, that didn't seem to fix that, like at all. Why is this? Yeah, I'm just doing this too much at this point. Like, ugh. Yeah, it's active. Okay, let's try and just pop it in here. Because it does get descendants of thought, so you don't even have to do that. Hell, the value set to true, so there's really no reason.
On.
Like, I'll give it a second so I can, like, start up. Because I get that, like, why am I letting. Why is it letting me out? This should be tripping so hard right now. She's going beep, 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 beep. Like, hey, yo, why trying to snatch? Snatching is not okay. 0 set to 1. This really wouldn't even matter, would it? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure everything out. You know, like, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna, why is this? Yes, active accept false. Is that true? Maybe let's try it now. Hopefully it works. Maybe.
On.
Cool, glad to see the vocoder works. Nice. Guys. Yo, JSM. Think something wrong. Hello? Hi, is this, doesn't require that, does it? Don't know why it would, but
Welcome. Please
that's
scan
not.
your first item.
Okay. Well, you get the point. If that thing's on, it beep 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 beep. Hey, you try to snatch something. Why you trying to snatch it? That's not cool, bro. That's not cool. Okay. Anyways, that's really, really, really weird. I've never had it happen before. It's always just worked. It doesn't need like wider range. That shouldn't even affect it. I wouldn't think.
On.
I think Jason just kind of has its issues sometimes. I mean, I get that, bro. Me too. But this thing should have said no. You okay? You good? weird. I don't know. I've never had any of this happen to me before. But does it sound so expensive about you? It sounds something like this. Yeah, it's loud. Plus this thing has its own sounder in it. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. It does. It's just hiding it right now. Meathead. But yeah, so you guys get the idea, right? Everything just links together really nice.